Hey! Hey! Monday Night Football! Good evening!
Hold on a second. We're missing somebody.
I know, but I mean, they get special introduction tonight. They get special introduction
Okay.
tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get special introduction tonight. Come on, hey. Good evening. Welcome to the Monday Night Foosball edition, week 6. Week 6 of the report. Ladies and gentlemen, I know. How you doing this evening?
Doing fine, sir.
Yes, good evening. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever since yesterday, we will like to bring in, for the first time, Mr. Rob and Ashley Edwards. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening for the first time, Mr. Rob and Ashley Edwards.
Woohoo!
I can't wait till I get you on so good looking. Hey, going hot so hot, just like an oven.
Hey!
Myself, I just had to touch it. It's so fine.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. The missus actually literally just stepped out to get some ice, but she'll be back in a second.
Good evening, first of all.
And this is my note from me to you to the missus. Cowboys took them hot, fresh L's, and Ravens participate in the Atlanta Falcons Challenge.
Hey. First of all, we're not going to get to that yet, guys. We got so much to go over tonight. So let me tell the people then what we're going to talk about tonight before we even start. So being that we got like about an hour before the divisional matchup starts, we're going to talk about all the bullshit that happened yesterday. Yes, during the wedding, Rob, I was on NFL Red Zone while your wedding was going on yesterday. So thank you.
Look, so was I.
Yes. So we were watching the NFL Red Zone. I was watching all the game. And I told y'all this morning, I actually stayed up and watched some of these games. How the fuck these games went the way they went. We're going to talk about every single game. We're going to talk about a trade that just happened today. A trade that happened today. Trade deadline ain't till late down the road, and trades are already done implementing in week 6. We're going to talk about a few Hall of Fame quarterbacks that's in some serious shit. One of them I have personally. And of course, we're going to talk about the Monday Night Football matchup between y'all Denver Broncos against the Los Angeles Chargers. I see y'all ain't wearing y'all uniform tonight, so I understand y'all are not wearing it because Russell Wilson and the Broncos, Let's Ride Country, is not playing to where their potential supposed to be. So tonight, I will give y'all that excuse. So let's get into the program, shall we?
Sure.
Go
Good,
for it.
good. Now, game number one. I'm going to talk about these goddamn it Falcons. I want to talk about the Falcons a little bit because I told a particular somebody that the Atlanta Falcons has something that everybody wish they could have been on for the last 6 weeks. You know, the Atlanta Falcons has covered the last 6 weeks of football in Vegas. They have covered the spread 6 times. And yesterday, they went ahead and beat up an old porn star Jimmy and the Atlanta Falcons. And finally, I must say, Arthur, you finally listened to me because you found the person I've been waiting for weeks. You finally found Kyle Pitts. Thank you. Quick thoughts.
Go ahead, Groomsman.
Oh, well, just because they found Kyle Pitts does not mean that everything is going to be peaches and cream. But hey, it's a good start. Kyle Pitts finally found the end zone after what, 6 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of savage enough, but hey, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that game itself, it was that wasn't it the game that scored was it 9-19?
No, that was the other game.
Oh, that was the other game.
This was
Okay,
28-14.
this is 28-4. Okay, well, good. Well, about time. Well, this one I didn't really get a good look at because this was going on, so I didn't
Yeah,
get a chance to watch the
we,
highlight.
under, we understand.
So yeah, y'all, you go ahead and take this one. I'll catch up.
Go ahead.
Let's
Go
let's
ahead.
see here. When you have your 49ers defense being down and on thin ice from both of them boys, I have opportunity to take over. I took, and for the record, I did take the Atlanta spread. I also took the main line. I took their throat and won that. Marcus Mariota has been impressing me. He has been impressing me. And now Atlanta is tied with Tampa in first place. That's scary.
Let's not get into them. I got some words for them later. Go
So that's
ahead.
my
No, you
thoughts.
don't. No, you don't. Because this is that segment is mine.
Okay.
All mine. Continue.
I'm done.
Okay. So this is my take. They had a lot of injuries on defense, so it got the Atlanta Falcons a chance to capitalize on it, and they capitalized on it. I will give them that. I think when the Niners get healthy, they will be relevant. But right now, they need to get some healthy bodies back on that defense. I will say there was a bright spot for the 49ers. I will give shout out to Brandon Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk balled out. Brandon Ayuk balled out yesterday despite of their loss. He had 2 touchdowns. Been his first 2 touchdown game in I think ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will give that. They show some promise with him. Hopefully he can produce some more and get better. But I think that the 49ers, they'll be all right. They just need some healthy bodies back.
And guess what? Debo got shut down.
Yeah. But not every receiver gonna have every week going off. They're gonna have a
Right.
couple weeks where they're gonna step down to earth. But the next game that shocked me, we beat the Browns.
Then I specifically told you that I believe that y'all can beat them. I didn't say that yesterday morning, right? I was right next to you. I say I believe you can beat these guys. And the
We
rookie
did
quarterback did.
eventually.
Yeah, I believe so. I said right next to you. And Robbie, if you get a chance, go back to the replay on the yesterday show.
Okay.
I said next to this man, I told you, you can beat these guys. Did I specifically say that?
You did.
And I said, I believe that because that Pat defense.
Well, I don't. Well, it's not just the Pat defense. I don't even know why you question yourself against the Browns. You do realize every time Bill Belichick plays the Browns, he stomps them because they fired him after he was about to build a culture with the Browns.
Yep.
So he takes that game more personally than he does with a Super Bowl.
Oh, and by the way,
I
he
don't
took
know
away
why.
Amari Cooper.
Go ahead. Oh, and they shut down Amari? Oh,
Yep.
please.
He took away Amari Cooper.
Oh,
Yeah, they did.
yeah. Every time Bill Belichick sees the Browns on the schedule, he looks at them as what they are. Shit.
So I will say we are 500. I am very impressed with Zappy. I am very impressed. This man had 2 touchdowns. He's been pretty productive ever since he started. Um, if he end up winning another game or end up starting, there might be some controversial problem between him and Mac Jones. Y'all want to talk about quarterback controversy? I see there's a potential one over there in New England because Mr. Zappi has been impressing me a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Now, I'm gonna say, yeah. Now, this is a better controversy than what they thought they had in Dallas because this guy, because Zappy and for y'all, he can throw the ball and can throw it with good accuracy and with good precision, and that really helps out, especially with Mac Jones. He does the same, so you don't lose a beat when it comes to moving the ball on offense. It's just also this guy got wheels. This guy got wheels and can move the pocket more than Mac Jones does. And ladies and gentlemen, now introducing Julie Ashley Edwards.
Hi, sister-in-law.
Hi, babies. Hi,
Hey!
brother.
How you doing?
First of all, I said it to him, and I will tell you, congratulations once again. We had a ball at your wedding. Your wedding was fun. It was cool, but I'm gonna get back to the show, and I know I have some things specifically for you, so you go stand by soon. Anyways, I go move on to the next game, and this is a serious thing, and I need all of your opinion on this one here. I gonna get real serious about this. I am very, 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 very about concerned to a level 10 for them boys that stay in Green Bay, Wisconsin cheese.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
Y'all,
How about
y'all want to say amen with me on that one? Can I get
amen to that one?
an amen to that?
Yeah.
Okay, I gonna get real serious, the man, because I had the Packers having a pretty good season, and right now, oh, Mr. Dirty Bastard Aaron Rodgers and that dirty bastard defense that Antonio been talking about for weeks. That offensive line that I'm now about to get concerned because that Jets defensive front went and have a field day on Mr. Aaron Rodgers, because I'm not calling him no bad man because he playing like no bad man. But the Jets went up to Green Bay, Wisconsin, and they put a ass whooping on number 12. Not this one, because this one I have personally. I'm talking about the other one that stay in cheese. So can y'all tell me, like, I have a good reason for being concerned about the Packers, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
Okay.
How about not level 10? Nuclear bomb. Nuclear. Just hit the nuke. Similar to the Rams. Hit the nuke. Look here. This what I told you. This what happens when you decide to get greedy and don't let your number one wide receiver who's in Las Vegas get his money. See what happens? Now you have no number one wide receiver. Lazard is maybe not a good number one wide receiver.
Sauce Gardner shut him off.
I think Sauce Gardner also got a pick out of that one too, I believe.
He sure did.
Yeah. No, it was a pick six.
Yeah, I would say that was a big six.
That was a pick six.
Yeah, and they were so damn mad that he was wearing a cheese head, but it made so much sense with his name, cheese sauce, because that's how they beat them up.
Yeah, but Jets defense. Robert said defense. Oh my god, they starting to press me way more. They more impressed.
The Jets period is impressing me.
They're more impressed than Tampa's defense.
Well, let's just give the Jets organization some credit. They did a lot. We all said when it came to the draft, the Jets were the most working team out of all the teams in the draft, especially starting off with getting Garrett Wilson, and then you get Sauce. Then you start getting more pieces in free agency to pair up with Zach Wilson. You also got to understand Zach Wilson never really had a actual offensive coordinator that's been there for him. So the fact that he's getting that and he's fully healthy is great for the Jets. I mean, I know we're going to talk about this later, but it's great. And honestly, right now, if you're a fan of any team in the state of New York, you're in great shape right now. You got the Giants at 5-1. You got the Jets at 4-2. Buffalo is 5-1. You got some great moments right now. If you're a fan of any of the teams in New York, but for Green Bay, that's coming. You got a team. You got a team that's across the water from you. That's 5-1.
I know somebody was saying that this team will go win the division. I ain't gonna say who. I ain't gonna say who in the beginning of this season. I ain't gonna say who said that them boys across the street were gonna win the division. I ain't gonna say, but I just gonna put the hand up or who they said it. Didn't I say so? I told you so? I told you so.
So Green Bay, Mr. Aaron, don't use this shaking of your hand off as an excuse for you throwing bad balls. Don't blame the offensive line for your misinteractions. We ain't got none of that. Don't not even blame the defense, even though the defense play a role in it. But sir, if they have a bad season this year, it falls on one person and one person only that wanted not only just controlling of the team, but also he wanted to be semi management and make some controls of the team. And when you
realize
start
holding two, right?
Hmm?
You realize holding two fingers, right?
Oh yeah.
The two of you to blame. Yeah,
Well,
he's one of them.
Yeah, it's two. But the one part is because of the other. It's the other two. GM is one, and then because the GM is letting Aaron make all these decisions, and he just like, okay,
yeah,
okay.
So
they go hand in hand. They go hand in hand. But I'm talking about for football purposes wise, because GM ain't on the field. Rodgers on the field.
Right.
You the one decided you didn't want to practice with these guys because you think preseason don't mean shit. When 9 times out of 10, it means everything to these guys, especially the new guys.
To get in the rhythm.
Like Alan Zara, he's been a number 2 his entire career. So for him to jump from 2 to 1 is a big jump. As CeeDee Lamb, he's going through that right now.
And we'll get there a little bit later on.
I got something for them too. Anyways.
But right now, that's great.
Oh, next game though. I know we ain't got too much to say about this one. But it's good to see the Colts bounce back.
They've been bounced back the past 2 weeks. They're right now 3-2-1. So right now it looks like Look, our parlays are starting to turn around. We just need one team to get their shit together, and they play tonight.
Like this, for those of you betting wise, every time the Jacksonville Jaguars and episodes go to war, the home team always win.
Yep.
So I'll leave it at that. Matt Ryan was impressive, and that rookie Pierce was impressive.
You've been talking about Pierce for a while now.
You sure have. And you are right about the money on him because he caught that game-winning touchdown to get them to make them win that game. So, along with Michael Pittman, it's good to see that Matt Ryan have some more help with Mr. Pierce. He came from Cincinnati, by the way. Came from Cincinnati, so he was looking pretty good. I give him credit for that. But me too concerned about the Jaguars. So the Jaguars, me anticipate them to make the playoffs. I anticipate them to make a jump. So far, they are impressing me still. Because despite they lost yesterday, they still fought. They ain't like some teams that I gonna get to in a few. But anyways, let me get to this next game. I told y'all about the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's all I going to say about that. I told y'all about them. Dalvin Cook had fun. Stinky Gritty was stink. Kirk Cousins was good. The defense was good enough. And I told y'all Kevin O'Connell is going to change that team around. And they're going to win the NFC North. Do y'all finally want to hop on the bandwagon with me and agree now?
Winning the AFC North. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at the seat, and the seat is looking pretty good. I'll give it another week. Now we all agreed that we did say that the Vikings will make the playoffs. That we won't lie about.
They ain't just doing that.
I know, but I'm saying in the beginning of the season, we all agreed that they'll make the playoffs.
I look at the
winning division. I kind of question, but after that first meeting against them,
They're gonna beat them in Lambeau too.
Ooh, that's a hot take.
Nope, that ain't a hot take. No, it ain't. Cause Stinky Gritty gonna have fun. Look what the defense. Look what that defense allow. Look what that defense is. Soft puppy tissue.
Well, like I say, I look at Minnesota next 4 to 5 games, and to me, they got a road test. And I say 4 of them is a road test. Buffalo, Dallas, New England, and maybe the Jets.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You can't.
And listen, here's this. Only out of the 4, one of them is on primetime TV.
And probably was it the Buffalo one?
No, New England.
Oh, we're gonna win that game. We're okay. We're gonna win that game. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna win that game.
It's in Minnesota, by the way.
I don't care. In that game, we gonna win. New England winning that. But we all predicted this, but we all saw this coming. Joe Burrow went back to New Orleans, and Jamar Chase too. And what did them two do against the New Orleans Saints?
The LSU connection.
They were looking good yesterday. Even though they almost lose it, they did what they had to do to win that game on the road. I predicted the Bengals to win that game because I think Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase was going to ball out, and so they did.
Oh, and by the way,
it's like they smell that champagne every time they go back to New Orleans when they win that national championship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and by the way, when you won't have no Marshawn Lattimore to hover around you, I can get 132 yards receiving easily.
I think they can get that regardless. You got to remember, they love that building. They're from that area. Well, they're not from the area, but they played in the area. They just won a national championship in that building. So all probably played a role, and they just said, you know what? We'll do remember the times.
Let's be honest, I'm going to start questioning Marshawn Lattimore's playing ability because the last 2 receivers he took on, oh, by the way, both of them was LSU's alumni.
Wore him out.
They wore him out. Yeah.
Bengals in good grace?
Yes.
Right now, yeah, they turned the corner.
I need them to fall from grace.
Oh! You know what, sister girl? You just brought the most Interesting segue.
Oh, do
You just
I
brought
need to
the
leave
most.
this?
No, this is on me. I got this one.
Okay.
Um, Interesting segue that you talked about. You need them to fall from grace. But guys, I want to play something for y'all about that fall from grace because the next segment I would like to call fall from grace. And I need y'all two brothers to give me those two lovely words whenever Chefrazzi have receipts.
Roll.
Roll it.
Mm.
I love this one.
Hold on a second.
The love is continuously radiated and generated a shield to protect my family, my heart, and spirit. You see what I did there? I never thought in a million years that this day would come and that I would be standing in front of you right now. But it is apparent that you are my person. I've learned to be intentional in life, and our time is now. I promise to love you through the laughter and the pain. I vow to always put you first, even during basketball games. Football games are negotiable. And we won't win this week, you know that, right?
By the way, you lost.
I promise to never keep score, even when I'm clearly winning. And I promise to let you through trials.
I'm sorry, Chef. I know you want to have this moment, but I had to bring another Raven fan over here too. So you got to get this too.
You know, you know, I, me as a sports analyst in my blood, in myself, that for the
Oh,
many years,
she better back.
for the 3 years that I have been on this show, I have never done anything like that. But it had to be done. And thank God for you, honey. I have this that your fellow brother has thrown to me like a football game. That I am so blessed that I caught this yesterday. That it was so ironic that after what I had to say, blotted out in the middle of your lovely vows, which was a great wedding, that I had to go ahead and give you that bad news. In the words of Wade Barrett, I love the fact that you had some lovely vows. And by the way, Rob, you was outstanding with your singing of your vows. I will give you credit. It was a 10 out of 10. And you, by the way, sweetheart, sister girl, you was a 10 out of 10 as well, along with my interruption. So, yeah, along with that, I was sorry to break that, but in the words of Wade Barrett, I was sorry that I had to break the bad news. So,
You know,
Anyway,
you
no,
know
no,
what's so
anyway.
no, no,
you
no,
know
no,
what's so
no.
funny? Hold on.
So,
You know what's so funny about that bad news? She didn't believe you until like afterwards,
And
and
I
then
got my phone.
once she got a phone, she's like, "We really lost." I was like, "He was so serious."
So you should already knew since he said it. Yeah, so here's the deal. Thibodeau had a fucking field day. We'll give it to him. He had a field day. You know what I'm saying? That boy, ever since he came back, he has been on a mission to prove that the Giants are a reputable team. Now, here's one thing. You give people their flowers when they perform to the highest expectation. I'm giving this man his flowers. He is a very key piece. Him and Saquon changed that team. That coach, okay, the coach,
coach of the year, I
Oh,
said
bingo.
that too.
he is doing some magical
Don't
things.
get
And
mad, honey.
that team
Don't get mad,
actually
honey.
believes
Stay
in
right there,
themselves.
Eileen. Don't get mad.
Not the hockey stick, but they actually believe in themselves. And that hasn't been something that the Giants have done in a long time. They never had anybody to actually believe in them. Am I upset that my team is the team that fell victim to their greatness this week? Absolutely. But am I upset about their performance overall as a team? I'm actually happy to see some competitiveness in the Giants organization. They're actually going to. I'm happy to see how that division's going to go this year.
See, you want to sing a song too? I mean, hold on a second. I mean, you did blow another lead again. You did participate in Atlanta Falcons Challenge again. You want to say something? You sure? You want to say something? The Ravens blew a lead again. You want to say something? You sure?
What you supposed to say?
I mean,
I just want to say, welcome honeymooners. I thought you guys would be on the honeymoon by then.
Oh, Wednesday.
They'll be on Wednesday, but
the wedding was so perfect. I went to show it to one of my folks and everything. I really enjoyed the wedding. It was very nice and really humbling.
Yeah, she didn't tell you why the Ravens lost either.
Ali already blew up while they was doing their vows.
Yeah, but you was
while
mad.
they was doing their vows.
But you was mad.
And Ali stated that y'all lost.
Yeah, sad.
You know what? Rob, I need you to do this for me. I need my favorite song again.
Hold on, which one? Is it your newly favorite song or your old favorite song?
No, the newly one. The newly one when I have to pretty much. I did this to Lamar Jackson a couple of weeks ago, and unfortunately I gotta do it again because now he really pissed me off.
I know the song you're talking about.
He pissed me off. He pissed me off yesterday. And as much as your sister want to say so much great things about the Giants, I am going to go ahead and talk about them damn Ravens.
Hold on, watch how you talk about my flock.
No,
I know, right?
No.
There you go, Ashley.
Listen.
Hold up.
You got to find up.
Listen.
Hold up.
Hey, guys, hold up. Listen to me. Pay in mind, guys. I was one of the only people that has been back in the damn Ravens. I've been on the Ravens. Yeah, I've been wanting Lamar Jackson.
Let's talk about this cow shit.
No, not yet. I need my song, Robert, please.
Robert, he's on the honeymoon, so
that one.
That's the song, right?
That one. You know what?
You know what? He's still tired.
You know what? No, I'm not tired because I had to drive all the way from Richmond all the way back home last night in the rain.
We did too.
Yes, I know y'all did too. But I got
doing this for you and I'm getting hit.
No, don't. Yeah. She gonna hit him. Sister girl, I need you to listen to me. Listen to me, sister girl. You need to go to Baltimore. I need you to take a trip up there. Hey, I need you to take a fucking trip up there.
To Baltimore?
I tried to go.
That's my home.
I tried to go.
You and Ashley go back and talk to Lamar Jackson.
Listen to me.
Yeah, that's our home.
I need you to go to Baltimore. Hey, I need you to go to Baltimore right now.
Okay.
You too. You too.
Right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, right now, today.
Hold on. Let me get my keys right now.
Today. Because listen to me. Baltimore has been blowing leads all goddamn season. I'm not liking this shit.
I know.
Okay? Baltimore blowing leads. And I need Lamar Jackson to get paid.
And we got the Browns next week.
They're not getting paid right now, sister girl. You don't understand me?
I hear you.
I got my
keys right now. Next week.
Look, I got my keys right now. I'm ready to go.
Not ready to go.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Lamar Jackson is in some serious trouble, y'all. I need y'all to listen to me on this. If the Baltimore Ravens want to be able to hold a Lombardi trophy, they cannot be participating in the Atlanta Falcons Challenge Volume 2. Their defense,
I'm about to get on 17.
Their defense supposed to be elite.
Right inside the horseshoe.
Sister girl, they're not elite right now. The defense is not elite right now. The offense is decent, but they need to pick that shit up too. I said Lamar Jackson is worth $1.50.
I know. Damn, we talk about my Lamar Jackson.
Yes, I got to talk
But
about
Tony
him.
criticized Lamar Jackson.
Yes. Oh, trust me, I got another one I need to criticize too.
You see this? You see this?
No, but she understanding what I'm talking about because Baltimore need to get it together.
Look, I just got hit upside the head, so you take the hockey stick.
Go.
I got the worst end of the deal. But
Baltimore.
But this honestly, I'm looking at the stats. This is weird because Baltimore dominated on everything except third downs and penalties, in which that really killed
The
them.
penalties are killing us.
The penalties are killing them. 10-3 on penalties. This isn't making any sense. How did you lose when you had 400 total yards to 238? You dominated them on the run, 211 to 83. You had 7 yards per play. Any team that had that stat would dominate the game, even with them having 28 minutes of possession to almost 32. That shouldn't matter if you're averaging more yards per play, and you beating them on first downs. The only thing you had to control was third downs and penalties. That's what killed Baltimore yesterday. 4 of 10 of penalties. Of a third down and 10 penalties of 74 yards. That'll kill you every game. Not just the sacks and the forced fumble and the interceptions. We ain't getting to that. That's the easiest one. But I'm just saying, third downs and penalties, especially the penalties. The penalties are killing Baltimore these past 3 weeks. All their losses have been come by penalties. So I don't get it. I would never understand it. So it's just like I said. Baltimore needs to get together because right now Lamar's money is starting to drop.
Yeah.
It's dropping quicker than
I'll bring it for that.
Get it together.
Yeah.
I know Ashley's really pissed off. Come join me, Ashley. I know she's pissed off.
No, she's not that pissed off now. If this happened like a week ago when we weren't married,
you gotta humble your wife.
Since she got married, that kind of offset it.
No, and I'm not to say that I'm not upset and I'm not frustrated, but there's clearly some breakdowns in communication on both sides. Offensively, we've been okay. It's my defense is falling apart, and it is completely. They're blowing it. They're blowing it. They've got to get out here and make these stops. They got to get out here and stop allowing these conversions on third down. They are just doing way too much, and I feel like I'm starting. And I hate to say this, it makes me concerned when I look at my coach, and I don't want to be concerned looking at my coaching staff. Who you got to point the fingers at. The performance of the players is only as good as the coaching that they have to get to being optimal. So the coaching staff, I'm telling you now, they are stepping up to the chopping block. And you heard it here first because I'm saying it. Coaching staff is on the chopping block. They next are on the line.
I said that seat, I ain't gonna lie. John Harbaugh's seat's starting to get a little. Look, they sparked the flame.
They might be They might be opening up the applications if he don't get his shit together by the end of this season.
Oh yeah. Because it's crazy because in the NFC and that's the AFC division, there's only 2 long and 10-year head coaches, and both of them have been looking shitty.
Him and Mike, right?
Him and Mike. They're the only 2 that have been looking shitty. Now, Mike picked it up this past week. But we're just talking about for right now, they're the 2 longest 10-year head coaches, and both of them have won Super Bowls. So you would give them the grace, but in this case with Lamar, it's a different breed because you kept the same offensive coordinator for this time, and you would think the defensive coordinator would already pick up, but their defense has been lacking tremendously. And I know they got young guys, but it's still no excuse because they're a top draft pick, so you need to pick up the pieces. Patrick Queen.
Normally I don't do this to people. Only do this to people, but this is one of them right now. Here we go.
Oh Jesus, get off, get off, get off.
Yeah.
No, no,
Yes.
really.
Yeah. Because I told you about that Raven defense. I've been simply saying that for weeks and weeks and weeks. I said they are nearly dead last against the pass. I said that the defense has not been impressing me. This ain't the same Baltimore Raven defense that you saw Ray Lewis and them boys. This is one of them type of teams that, okay, I'm gonna throw it over top of you. No coverage, no nothing. That defense getting Swiss like Swiss cheese. And then LeBron Jackson. This loss falls on Lamar Jackson, not John Harbaugh. Because Lamar Jackson turned the ball over in their own zone twice. A fumble and an interception. So you're not getting you're not gonna get that $300 million. You lucky
Not right now.
No. You lucky if you get Josh Allen money.
He still got 12 games left. Let's not overreact. Let's just say this. When it comes to the panic button, we ain't there, but we're looking at it.
I mean, if I look at Baltimore Ravens, let me look at the Baltimore Ravens next few schedules. If my computer's running slow a little bit.
We got the Browns next. We got the Browns next.
The Browns, that's a tough matchup. Then you got Tom Brady. Then you got New Orleans. Then you got Carolina. Then Jacksonville. Other 5 games, you should win against. You should win 3, at least 3.
We're gonna play the Commanders.
You don't.
Good.
You should win at least 3, maybe 4. You should win the Cleveland Browns game.
You know, the next game that I want to talk about, y'all, has pissed me off. That I gotta put in something different that I have never played ever in my life on this Chefrazzi report until now. And y'all probably know this song because y'all are very popular in music. So I'm going to play this song because this is how I feel about a particular someone, and I'm going to rant about him.
Disrespect me when you find a baby.
Off the bridge. Yep.
It's about this person I got on my vest, on myself. About this guy, him. Just listen to the words. On the other side. Giselle, been a problem for you. You wanted to go to New England to Robert Kraft wedding. You little good for nothing fuck. You wanted to go over there to go to his wedding, huh? But how after what I saw yesterday, you want to tell me after all the shit that you want to talk about your other team? You need to look at your goddamn self in the mirror. Because right now you're looking like shit. Turn it off. Cut it off.
This payback. This what you payback you did for the wedding.
You know what? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it because I am fed up with his ass. He needs to get the fuck together. I don't know what the hell you were doing in Pittsburgh yesterday. I don't know what the hell you were doing in Pittsburgh yesterday.
I know.
What?
Getting his ass whooped.
Thank you.
Look, he was getting his he was getting his ass whooping watching our wedding.
Thank you.
Hold on. So here's the thing.
No, I'm not done.
Let him go.
Let him go.
Let him rant.
You had the audacity after you won't want to come to a freaking walkthrough. You want to go to Robert Kraft wedding. You've been issued with Giselle. You want to talk about nobody ain't getting no chemistry. You want to talk about having Wednesdays off. But God damn it, you need to be there every day after the performances you've been doing the last 6 weeks. Because the last 6 weeks you ain't been impressing me not one bit.
Nope.
You've been looking like shit.
Geriatric.
Shit! Pittsburgh defense didn't have all their goddamn starters, and they were having you on the ground smelling and eating Pittsburgh shit.
Killers.
The killer bees was killing my good quarterback yesterday.
They gonna kill it. I don't like the killers.
But they killed my quarterback yesterday.
Just a little bit.
Wasn't that about TJ Watt?
They're 1-6 now.
Jesus.
Ooh, Jesus! Look at that.
And Mitchell Trubisky, the Bucks defense. What the hell is Mitchell Trubisky doing? Beating yard going down the field.
Hold up, Kenny didn't play?
Kenny got hurt.
Concussed. You let fucking bitch Mitch Trubisky come and beat you.
Oh Lord, I ain't know that part. I thought Kenny played the whole game.
Shut up. This is not even disappointment. This is an abomination. My God, quarterback, this is week 7 approaching. I have 3 words for you. Get it together. Everybody. The coach and staff, the players, God Brady, all your ass talk about you don't want to go to practice. It's time to go now.
He can't go to practice because he's trying to save the little pieces of coins he got because Giselle about to sweep the flow. That's why he acting like that.
He came to this last season for a reason, sister girl. And he didn't come here to win no goddamn division. And he ain't went to go ahead to go represent no player picture. He came to go to this year. He want to go here. In order for him to go here, he can't play like that.
He's trying to. Listen, we already know what's going on with Tom, right?
We know that, but he said he could come into the last season because he got unfinished beeswax. The only unfinished beeswax I have for people like him, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, even Joe Burrow in that conversation now. They need to go here.
Yeah.
All of them is here. Anything short of this is absolute abomination. And they are not playing like it, especially not Tampa Bay.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Yes.
So who, aside Tom, who are you passing the buck to? All puns intended.
Aaron Rodgers had his share just now. Aaron Rodgers, he asked to. Lamar Jackson.
I heard that he ain't a bad man this week. We know he ain't been a bad man.
He ain't been a bad man at all.
He just bad.
He just bad.
He's just awful.
Awful. Lamar stink. Tom abomination.
Oh, but we got more.
And I got more too. I got more too. The next game I'm gonna move on to the next game because I got this. The next game. The Rams finally look decent.
Yeah.
Rams. How did I put it this way? Yeah, this is the Panthers. Yeah, a third string quarterback. And I didn't get a chance to rant. Fuck you, Baker. Kiss my ass, Baker. Eat a dick, Baker. And lick ass, Baker. Fuck you, Baker.
Nope. No.
He didn't play.
I don't give a shit. He's on the roster, right?
He is.
Yeah.
I was saying, fuck you, Baker.
That whole fuck you Baker will never die until he is out of the NFL.
He don't look like he's leaving anytime soon.
Well, if he's fucking around here, he would be, and then at that point, I'll be like this.
Another quarterback. Sister girl, I got another quarterback that I need to be ranting on. This another one that been stink. His name is Kyler. Are you bigger than a 5th grader, Murray? 9 points against the worst defense in the National Football League, along with the Lions. 9 points.
They lost to Seattle, 19-9.
The Seahawks?
Yes.
Yeah, they lost to Seattle.
They lost
Seattle.
to
Gino.
and them.
Gino
Not
and
even
them.
Gino.
Yep.
Yep.
Hold on.
Yep.
Gino and them.
Gino. The same Gino Smith.
Let me tell you though. Let's hold on. Let's give Gino his temporary flowers. They only temporary. Gino has had some really clean spurts lately.
He have.
He he looking kind of refreshed. Shall I?
Yeah.
He looking refreshed. He looking like he really coming to play. And the system is good for him, but they got some major tweaks they still need to do too, right? Because they're not protecting Gino as well as they should be.
Nobody's getting the job done.
Yeah, I'm gonna rant a little bit, Kyler Murray. You got your money, and all of a sudden you're playing like shit. You about to be on the fuck you list. You about to be on the fuck you list pretty soon, but I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. But I'm going after somebody else. Fuck you, Cliff Kingsbury.
I knew it.
Kiss my ass, Cliff Kingsbury.
I knew it was coming.
I hope you get fired, Cliff Kingsbury.
What's wrong
Lick
with
balls, Cliff Kingsbury.
Why is Cliff getting the
Fuck
smoke?
you, Cliff Kingsbury.
Why is Cliff getting the smoke?
Because he should not have that job in the first place, for one. You see his record when he was in college? Sub 500. That's like it's like this. His story with the Arizona Cardinals. You fired Steve Wilkes after 1 year.
Yeah.
Then you bring in Cliff Kingsbury, who has a subpar 500 record in college. That's like saying I'm gonna trade. That's like saying I'm gonna trade me a Lamborghini for a Pinto. So fuck you, Cliff Kingsbury. I don't give a fuck if it's not Cliff call. It is. He's coaching, right?
He's coaching.
What?
Been coaching about
Hold on a second. Is it Cliff Kingsbury's 4th year in the league or 3rd year in the league? I think it's 4th year in the league, right?
4th, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, this year 4 now.
4th year as the head coach, right? And how many times you been in the playoffs? Once.
No,
I mean,
hold on. Before you continue, this person on Facebook, yeah, it's Cliff's fault because guess who drafted him?
Kyler.
No, I'm saying Cliff is the one that drafted Kyler Murray. Head coaching record, if I'm not mistaken, I would say Cliff's record is not over 500 yet, is it?
No, I think it's over 500. But
But
playoff is not.
in the playoffs, he's putrid.
Yes.
And that's
But
what
he will win
matters.
the playoffs.
And they just play Kyler Murray all the money and he's still looking like horse shit.
Even if Nuke come back.
This week?
With
Week
But
7, yeah, Nuke come back.
but let me get to the next game real quick.
Okay, there you go. Hold on. There you go.
Oh no, just FYI, he doesn't have a winning record. He's 26-1.
Oh, uh,
No, thank you.
okay.
Like I say, fuck you, Cliff Kingsbury.
The Bills and the Chiefs had another epic match. The Bills had proven that they can beat Patrick Mahomes, and there's a possibility that now the players might be going to tables, ladders, and chairs.
Oh my.
Facts.
But I mean, all I gotta say is, Bills, Kyler is the problem. We know that.
We already know that. But the only issue,
We don't know.
this is what people keep forgetting. When they drafted Kyler, Cliff Kingsbury came with it because they both got paired together.
Thank you.
Kyler and the GM all came the same year that they all came. They're
Nah.
all 4 years in.
GM came in a year before them.
But he still was part of the process.
Yeah, part of the process. GM was with them when Steve Wilkes was there.
Well, see, and that's the bigger problem. See,
Yeah, of course they got better every year. They're still trash.
But the crazy thing about it is, all of them got paid this past year.
Yep.
GM got paid, head coach got paid,
Kyler got paid, and their defense their defense suck ass. The only one playing good is Buda Baker.
Yeah.
But here's the thing though. Here's the thing. Kyler's gonna mess around and get himself hurt. I just already see it. It's gonna be something big because he keeps coming out that pocket. You know you don't have height is not on your side.
Yeah, sure ain't.
Right. You cannot run. You don't have the leg. You do have legs, but you don't have the legs to run yourself out of every situation, especially when you're that small. You cannot keep taking them hits. And he continues to keep taking those hits. It's not going to be good for him. Not for long.
Nope.
Especially if you get hit in the head.
Right.
We just saw that happen 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. But the Bills and the Chiefs, does everybody agree that the AFC players might be going to tables, ladders, and chairs?
Oh my.
I feel bad for Kansas City. Got to go in that away room with one toilet.
And look, and listen, and the great thing is, Patrick Mahomes had it so easy for him because for pretty much his whole career, he had to go on the road. This time, he'll have to.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And if he gotta go to tables, ladders, and chairs in the cold in January, February,
he's stuck.
That win is terrible in Buffalo.
Yeah, he's gonna be stuck.
Yeah.
And guess who can handle it?
No, them.
Josh Allen and them boys.
They love it. They thrive on it.
And they've been begging for years for them to have an AFC championship game in tables, ladders, and chairs. I think this might be the year. And if it goes up there in New York, our prediction might be right. And Buffalo probably going to the Super Bowl, y'all.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
About it is,
I'm thinking it more than likely. I'm feeling that these Bills is looking real tough.
And here's the thing.
I'm telling you right now.
1 to 10, I give them a 9.
I'm about to say.
I'm gonna say a solid 8. I'm calling it now.
They got a 9. They got a closer, sister girl. His name is Von Miller.
Facts. Yeah. Do you miss him?
I'm gonna say this. I'll say this. Up in January, that win is like a terror.
Man.
Don't ask the Baltimore Ravens about that stadium.
That win to crack around your ass, man. They don't know.
Oh, yes, Lord.
Go ask about the Baltimore Ravens about the stadium.
Oh, yes, Lord.
In the playoffs.
Oh, God, no.
Well, look, not just that. You and Buffalo got one thing in common.
The cold.
Not just that. The snow. That's the ultimate weapon that
Buffalo
no team
worse.
deal with.
Buffalo
Yeah,
worse.
Buffalo is worse.
Yeah.
Buffalo is worse because they'll get a foot of snow, get rid of the foot, play the game, and we'll still get a foot and still go.
And remember, they ain't got no problem having snow angels in the field
They sure don't.
until they beat KC in the playoffs. I ain't giving the Bills shit.
Well, first off, then you know what? He's right because
Yeah,
here's the one.
again, that
And that person is right because here's the one thing about Buffalo. Buffalo will beat KC in the regular season and then screw up the regular season for KC to get home field advantage. So that person is right.
Yeah.
I need Buffalo to stay consistent throughout the year so they can have home field advantage. Then we can have this discussion about Buffalo at home against KC.
I'm telling you, if KC ends up in Buffalo, like you say, in tables, ladders, and chairs,
that
ass, it's gonna tear that ass up. They're not gonna make it. It's a different type of cold.
But the problem is they gotta get to that point. So because Buffalo always beats them when they need to in the regular season, but then screw up a game like against Miami or New England that KC has already beaten, and it screws them out for making the number 1 and number 2 seed. So I need Buffalo to finish the job this year in the regular season so that they can get to that point.
So are we gonna call it? Are we gonna?
Marvin from last year in our fantasy league. That's him. But Antonio, what you gotta say about that? What you gotta say about it?
All I can say is this: until they beat Kansas City in playoffs, which he's right. Until they beat Kansas City in playoffs, Buffalo got something more to prove than Kansas City. Kansas City been to the dance. Kansas City been to the dance twice and won one. So
no, y'all. This next game I want to talk about. I want to talk about this next game.
Okay.
Right. Hey, cut that shit off.
That's right. They ain't won this week.
We ain't cutting that off. Hey.
We're not playing that song.
No.
We're not playing that song.
No. I got it. But I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
You sure?
Yes. You trust me. Trust me. I got it. I didn't like that at all. I got it for you. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I had it for you. Hey, there's something going on in Philadelphia. Philadelphia got a bunch of them up there. Hey.
Everybody's so excited about the Eagles. They're all excited. They're all excited. They're all home against Philly.
Them cold
All I'm saying is, you got your song. I got one.
For the cow crap.
Nope.
No. Hey, we're not gonna play the Fly Eagles Fly.
We got this.
No. We can't do that. Because Batman is the perfect song. Because that's their team song now. Because they got a bunch of Batman up there in Philadelphia. And I am so impressed with the Philadelphia Eagles. I want to give you a standing round of applause. Standing round of applause. Yes. Standing round of applause to the Philadelphia Eagles because the Philadelphia Eagles made me sleep good last night. The Philadelphia Eagles hold their ground. Jalen Hurts has been proven to everybody, like I've been saying, that Jalen Hurts needs to get paid. Jalen Hurts needs to be a franchise quarterback, goddammit. And I don't know what the hell is Mr. That damn GM up there. I need you to go ahead and get ready to pay him. Because he went ahead and did one thing that he has been yet to do in his career. He put his foot in the cowgirl's ass.
Sure did.
And shout out to the Batman defense. The Batman defense show up too. Oh, Mr. Darius Slay collecting balls for superstars. I gotta give it credit to him. He been balling. That secondary is outstanding. That front seven, I love it. Cooper Rush, I know what you were from the beginning. An internship quarterback in the Water Channel shop. You was an intern because you look like dog shit. You went ahead and went to Philadelphia thinking that you were gonna beat them damn Batman Eagles. The Batman Eagles is well deserving to be the best team in the NFC. I ain't gonna say the league because I still think it's tables, ladders, and chairs. But the Philadelphia Eagles, they get all love today from me, especially Jalen Hurts and that defense and that coaching staff. They've been doing an outstanding job maintaining their humbleness to remain undefeated.
Composure.
What's your name?
I'll go ahead and start. Cooper Rush, this what happened on 3 occasions. This one. This happened.
Won't you play on here?
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Cooper Rush, this happened to you on 3 occasions. Here's the first one. Here's the first one. Yoink. That's one. Two. Yoink. And 3.
Yes.
3.
Yeah.
On 3 occasions.
But he plays for the other team.
Hey, Cooper, no, it's only one interception. Settle down. It's not like you give up another interception, right? I told you about Cooper Cup. I mean, not Cooper Cup. Cooper Rush.
Trash.
I say, I want to see if he can play from behind. And
Can't do it.
he can't do it.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Sorry for him.
And all you pathetic, sore loser Cowboy fans, just hey, Cowboy haters, just be patient. It's coming. The accident is coming. Don't worry.
The train is pulling into the station.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Because right now we're getting going that month where the accident, the way it happens, about to begin.
It's coming to a theater near you.
They should be on the express train. But did you see that that they're saying Dak is eyeing week 7? So,
okay.
So that is what they're saying, that he's eyeing week 7. What I have to say about this, what I've noticed just paying attention to the Eagles and kind of dissecting a little bit, do y'all notice how now the Eagles are picking up and doing more no huddles in order to get their scoring drives like that? I think that's kind of what I'm noticing now, is that the more no huddles they do, those turn into their scoring drives. And they do these no huddles when they're not necessary. They do them when they're not necessary. I've paid attention to that. I think that's a little nugget right there. I'm gonna pay attention to that over the next couple weeks to see if there's any correlation as to why they continue to do it, but it's working for them. And shout out to the Philly Eagles. Jalen, sir, pay the man. Be on the pay man list. Pay him. Pay the man. He's definitely showing why the caliber of a quarterback what a lot of these teams need. And he's definitely exuding, like you said, humble, professional. He's eloquent in these press conferences. Even he doesn't beat himself up. He's definitely pushing his team up. And that's what you need in a franchise quarterback. So, shout out to Jalen.
Well, okay, so Jeff, to answer that question, to respond on that, can't use the schedule as favorable as a reason for that, because the entire NFC East has a favorable schedule. They all are the bottom 4 of the easiest schedules out of all of them. So stop that one right there. Secondly,
A mediocre team and Big D. That's what makes this funny. How about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys? Some way, somehow, when they count just way, they will let you down.
Oh man.
They will mess it up. Just wait. The accident. They will let you down. Just wait. The accident. Wait. The accident. Wait. The accident. Waiting to happen. It will happen. Tony.
You're done. No, you're done.
That's all
You're
I heard
done.
from my. Oh
You're
no.
done.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jeff is saying let's not call them the best yet.
I
Okay,
didn't say they're the best team.
but we gotta give them their respect and give them their flowers at this point in the game right now because they're looking solid. Now I will agree with Chef that tables, ladders, and chairs is fixing to be a whole fucking problem.
That's what I say, Jeff. Don't get it twisted. We never said that the Eagles were the best. We said they were the best in the NFC. We ain't say they're the best.
I didn't say they're the best team in the league. I said Buffalo is.
Yeah, that's what I said. The NFC, we agreed it was them, but the entire league, we all agreed that it's tables, ladders, and chairs. Now back to this game right quick. Cooper Rush, you finally showed who you really was.
Well, he's rushing for interceptions.
Well, we know, but see the thing is, everybody been saying, all last week, Cooper Rush doing better, and Rush we trust. Like that's all I hear out of that. Rush trust. I'm like, first of all, the only Rush we trust is the one in Denver, and I don't trust that one.
I don't even trust him.
I love your segue. Because look what's about to happen right now.
Oh, Jesus. Another heartburn.
Yeah. Look what's about to happen right now. The game about to start in a few minutes. Yes, we got them going against the Chargers on the road. I ain't too impressed about Russell Wilson. But guess what happened? But guess what the thing is? They are favored. The Chargers are favored by 3.5 over under 45.5. Yeah, they favored 4. I know. But the two most overrated quarterbacks in the league. Who you got?
Look, as much as we don't like them, we're still going to roll with them. Especially, look, the only thing that's helping us right now is Joey Bosa is out for this game. So that's a huge deal. But Mac Daddy is still playing. So I'm still giving us the shot. 26-23.
Okay, so let me get you this. I love you, right?
You go ahead.
Hi, husband.
Go ahead.
I love you.
Go ahead.
And I will always ride with you and your team. But we ain't.
But not tonight.
But we ain't right. No, let's ride. Fuck that.
I said not tonight.
We're gonna call this for the Chargers. 24-31.
Let's see here. Justin Simmons is back. Problem for the offense.
And already.
PI.
What's his name? Michael Ochoa, a corner. Michael Ochoa. He's back. Okay, defense. Rush has his shoulders real good. Denver's favored by 4-point underdog. Take the spread. Rob, your flag is going up tonight. Your flag is going up tonight before you leave to go to Mexico.
Well, you might want to shoot Mathis because he just gave up a big PI.
Oh, yes, he just did.
Who?
Mathis, one of our corners.
Ooh.
I'll be damned. But anyway, 21-17.
Oh, you keeping it low, huh?
Ain't no way I picking a quarterback that been looking disappointment in the last 6 weeks. And I'm not talking about the one over there in Los Angeles. I'm talking about the one that stay in the land of weed. I'm not going with him. I'm not going to do it. He been looking like trash too. That's another one I need to get onto. Him looking like dog shit with all that money that he just got, $250 million worth. And he looking like horse shit. I'm not going with that. I'm not taking that. I like Sister Girl with what she said. I like the Chargers too. Oh, Justin Herbert, as he get back nice with that rib, he'll get more healthy and he look like he could still throw a ball because he just threw a bomb down there. Chargers winning this game. 28.
Woo.
28-20. Yeah. No, Russell Wilson gonna set back Denver for a decade. Yep. All them draft picks that y'all went ahead and used just to get that man in there, and all that money you wasted.
Need I say? Can I say this?
Yeah.
Again, I love you.
Yeah.
Okay. This looking real 49er ish.
Nani?
So I'm gonna say this. Let's look at this draft next year. It might look real 49er ish.
Oh, they might be hunting for one.
I'm just gonna say if Russell does not perform this year, next year's draft gonna look real 49er ish. I'm seeing it here first.
Well, guys, wait, but who's gonna take his contract? Nobody. Sir, that's an easy question.
Like Keith Sweat said, nobody.
He's injury prone at this point. He's hurting everything. And then if you watched him during warm-ups, I was watching. Every time he's throwing, he's wincing. He hurting. So, like I said, during next year's draft, I love you, but y'all looking real 49er-ish.
But all that first round draft picks that they went ahead and gave to Seattle for him,
they're gonna have to find something in the feed.
Oh, so you treated it like a roadrunner and coyote, and they gotta find through all that bird feed?
They gotta find one in the feed.
Like this?
Like this.
Wait a minute. Is that Marvin?
Yes.
Rob, you may not know this guy, but this guy's a Raider.
Get this trash ass off the field.
That's a Raider.
See, I wonder why. See, I was trying to be respectful and nice. See, John Elway sucked. Oh hell no! See, that's that bald-headed bullshit we talking about right there. John Elway sucked.
Raiders.
Hold on.
We was just I will give the only thing nice about the Raiders is their stadium.
The only thing nice about it is their bathrooms because I shit it all over it.
The margaritas was good.
No,
that was the best thing we had was a margarita in there.
Oh, he said stuck, not stuck.
Okay.
Well, either way, y'all still suck and stuck. Y'all stuck with Derek Carr. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
Hold up, and at this current moment, you stuck with Russell Wilson.
They
ain't no better right now.
Look, I ain't gonna hurt nobody. You got one. See, why you got to bring that one up? See,
they always gonna bring that one up.
Hold on a second. I got an idea. Hold on a second. I got you, Rob. When the last time they went to the Super Bowl?
The AFC Championship.
I was about to jump on the show. I can't do it. I'm going to let y'all Raiders go at it. Oh, my God. This is wonderful.
When the last time they made the Super Bowl? When the last time they made the AFC Championship game?
I mean, they have to win that.
That was definitely he held them. That was a PI.
And the last time, remember, didn't the Tuck rule start up with y'all?
About time y'all got caught up with us.
I mean,
hold on. Here you go.
Did John Gruden got traded to Tampa, and then they played the same team he got traded in the Super Bowl, and
How
they
about
whacked
saying the last time they made a Super Bowl, they got waxed, and y'all had Jerry Rice. Y'all made Jerry Rice one Super Bowl loss.
Bullshit.
Oh no! See, on this show, Marvin, we're gonna bring up all the records, including
Oh.
yours.
No, you ain't even got to do that. Let's just bring up last year. Y'all had to fight to get into the playoffs, and then when y'all got there, y'all looked like dog shit.
Oh.
Derek Carr has not won a playoff game yet. So what are you going with? At least our quarterback has won a Super Bowl. Yours can't even get there.
Wait a minute, that's your quarterback look like trash.
Hey, we ain't talking about yours, so stay over there.
Hey.
Oh. What happened when y'all
were
saw
there? That's like a participation award.
Exactly.
What happened when y'all saw the Legion of Doom?
What happened when we saw the Bucs defense?
Yeah, you can be there.
Warren Sapp, Derek Brooks.
Oh my God! Oh my Jesus!
You let a bum
call your name, and you'll be there for an ass whooping.
Oh,
you let a bum Brad Johnson beat you.
Oh, so Wilson beat y'all so bad y'all traded for him.
And your quarterback cried for Devontae Adams, and he still looked like shit. He should have stayed with
What? Oh God! What? Oh my God! Y'all are wrong for this.
He was wrong for coming up on this thing coming out of nowhere. Hell no. You got the best wide receiver, and he look like dog shit. So who's got the better fault? Who's the worst fault?
All right, I'm gonna let y'all know. I cannot sit in this seat too long. And
you're right, darling. Why we losing?
Why
we losing?
Y'all look like failures. You didn't make the playoffs last year.
Anyway,
y'all had a winning record.
Rob and Ashley, you guys have a blessed night. Have a very good honeymoon and everything. May God bless you. I love you. But Miss Ford cannot sit in this seat too long. My health condition. Lord, forgive me.
We are losing. We are losing. Y'all look like failures.
Are we the worst ones for expectations? Sure, but last year y'all made the playoffs, and now y'all turned it into a 25 winning. 1-5? No.
Y'all gave a 5'10" broke down quarterback $250 million for this.
That's the same way y'all gave the best wide receiver somebody. That kind of money, y'all look like shit. So we're both in the same boat. Only difference is y'all had a chance. Oh, by the way, you really want to put on y'all when y'all had a chance to get Tom Brady?
And did.
And Gronk? You could have had a Super Bowl in 2020. It could have been relevant again.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention. How did Antonio Brown visit Phil?
Oh yeah. How does Phil? I was about to say the only thing that makes y'all relevant is the fact that Antonio Brown didn't take $30 million away from y'all. But do you really want to go there?
Oh, by the way, I forgot about your GM Mike Mayock. Didn't know nothing about football.
Oh, now all of a sudden you think, O-line is not good enough against no, they ain't that. Nope, don't blame the O-line ain't good enough for Tom. Tom had shittier, worse offensive lines, and he still won 7 Super Bowls. I'm not trying to hear that shit.
It's your defense that look like ass.
I already said, mind you, you traded your best player to Chicago. That is the worst thing y'all have ever done. How did y'all trade Khalil Mack off?
Then come back and haunt you in your nightmares.
And now he with the Chargers you for the rest of your life. Oh, I can't wait till he come back as a Charger against y'all. I hope he hurts Derek Carr so bad. You better hope. I don't even know who y'all backup is. It was Mariota. So who is it this time? What had he done since? You tell me. That was y'all draft. That was y'all draftee. You find out. Y'all gave him up out of the year now.
Oh yeah, got it. Did you? Also, you gave up Amari Cooper.
That ain't the only thing the Raiders gave up, unfortunately. Khalil Mack fell off in Chicago.
Because you decided
he was still the same player.
You not let him be a Raider for life. That man wanted to be a Raider.
And so did Dallas. Amari Cooper had a good year in Dallas. He had good years in Dallas.
He sure did. The first 2 years, he had a very good year in Dallas. That man was an all-pro. He was about to be an all-pro.
So that should tell you something. Your organization is trash.
Oh, what the Jesus!
They talking about Derek Carr and Devontae Adams. That's supposed to be my best friend. Don't look like it.
What about your defense?
He wanted to be the highest paid defensive player. Who does when? Okay.
Games. Ask J.J. Watt when he was in his prime, and they were winning games because of him. The last time I checked, ask him. Oh, and ask Aaron Donald, who's won it 3 times. Figure that out.
When the last time y'all had a winning
record?
The same time y'all had a Super Bowl. But by the way, we had one before y'all, and we had a broke down Peyton Manning, but he had a better mind than him.
Ooh, how many playoffs games did y'all win?
We didn't win last year. The same record as y'all. None.
You could get past
y'all. None.
You could get past Cincinnati Bengals, who had a weak offensive line.
Look, here's the difference between them and the Raiders. At least when we make the playoffs, we at least go to the Super Bowl and win.
Oh my God!
I mean, they get knocked out of the first round.
Aaron Donald isn't the highest paid player. That's why he wants a raise.
He got a raise. He is the highest paid player on defense. He is the highest paid player on defense. On the defensive side of the ball, yeah. Seattle. Look, our Seattle game is like y'all Bucks game. So get over it.
Hold on a second. Why are you still talking? He's at the bottom of the barrel.
Oh,
exactly. You're only winners against us, and you're still 1-4. How do you have a perfect? Record in the division, and you're 1-4?
Wait a minute. You couldn't be a bum ass, tear ass. Fuck you, Ryan Tannehill.
Exactly. What is wrong with y'all?
Oh my God!
And if it wasn't the fact you had a bye week, you probably would have lost this week. Y'all need to look.
Wow.
You gotta tell Derek Carr to throw to Devontae Adams, because last time I checked, when y'all played, Devontae Adams can keep both feet on the ground and couldn't beat KC.
Hold on a second.
And turn around.
Hold on a second.
Then they had a collision.
Let me get this out of the way. Hey, Raiders, did y'all lose a 17-point lead last Monday night?
They surely did. They had KC on the ropes.
Hey, Raiders, that's a nice 17-point lead. They'd be ashamed if somebody blew it.
Oh, they did.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, did y'all get fucked 49-9 last year? Decided you want to step on KC's logo?
I guess they learned their lesson, so that's why they kept it close and still lost.
Y'all hatred for each other is so real.
It will always be real with us.
Yeah,
in the Broncos.
60 years of hatred.
Oh
60 years.
And also to clarify, and to clarify his statement, John Elway ain't stuck. John Elway sold his portion of the team, so he's got $900 million. So he ain't playing nothing.
We got 2 wins so far. You got 1. Why are you still talking? Are you talking at the basement? We can't hear you from the basement. Help.
It's more than y'all. More than y'all. You come for us, but we did not send for you. We got more wins than y'all, even with the win against us. We still got more.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
Kansas City beat you. The Chargers beat you. The Titans beat you.
Yep. And the Colts beat them.
What in the world? Y'all hatred for each other is so bad.
It will always be that way.
Yes.
I have yet to find a respectable Raider that I actually enjoy talking to.
Maybe.
I got a family member that's a Raiders
Y'all
fan.
got 1 more win. I'm embarrassed. Y'all play like Vanderbilt.
I know he ain't talking. He play like Tulane.
Oh,
Y'all got one more
or
win.
Temple.
I'm embarrassed. Y'all playing like Vanderbilt. First of all, Vanderbilt didn't score. We just did. So don't come for us about that shit. And y'all have a bye, and I can bank that y'all will still lose next week.
And who they got against next week?
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe they got matter of fact, it don't even matter who they got next week. Let me see right quick.
oh, Temple and Tulane win more.
I tell you this much: if they
Oh,
lose
yeah,
to
Texas.
We got the
I'll tell
Texans.
you this, if you lose to the Texans, don't come on this screaming channel no more.
No. I want him to come on the screen. I want him to come on the screen. Please, dude.
If you
Matter of fact, I'm making one up on you. Marvin. If you lose to the Texans next week, I want you to be on this show. Live. In living color. What do you say, Marvin?
On that if they do.
What do you say, Marvin? I'm calling you out.
He draw the line.
I'm calling you out.
The line in the sand has been drawn, Marvin. What do you say? We have hope. We can turn our season around. Y'all in a nightmare.
That ain't answering the question right now. That's not answering the question right now.
No, that ain't question. Oh, you got it. All right.
He got it. You got it. He said yes. Okay, so the line has been drawn. So if y'all lose to the Texans, in which y'all are a 7-point favorite at home,
they're a 7-point favorite right now. Oh,
Lord. Vegas got them at a 7-point favorite at home. If the Raiders lose at home against the Texans, it's going to be a very lovely day on Monday night because unfortunately for y'all, I will be right here live waiting to hear all this hatred with the Raiders.
Unfortunately, Rob won't be here because he'll be.
No. For that. I'll be in the sand and I'll still have this laptop for that. For that.
By the way,
I'll come in.
Okay, our schedule gets favorable from here. We'll be 7-5 soon.
Boy, you sound just as hopeful as the Dallas Cowboys trying to win a championship. Cut that shit out.
Yeah.
Cowboys got a better chance of winning a Super Bowl than y'all going 7-5.
Wow.
He thinks the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to be a run over. Okay.
Ooh, no.
Jaguars ain't no joke.
Nope.
Yeah, I said it. Cried 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it.
Remember what the Pets did last year?
See, you want no. I get this. You want a difference between you? No. You want a difference between you and the Pats? The Pats actually got a coach that's won championships and has been in fights like this before, unlike Josh McDaniels, who's been in these kind of fires and ain't did shit. And the only reason why we know because it happened to us. So you're about to bite the same bullet because it's about to happen to you.
Oh, and by the way, for those of you who didn't know, is he also got fired because Mr. B found out he was taping other people's walkthrough.
Oh yeah. Who was calling those plays? Yeah, that's nice, but just because you call the plays don't mean you are the head coach. The last time I checked, you got to come through the head coach to make those plays.
Like I said, your coach, Josh McDaniel, is a great office coordinator. Sucks as a head coach.
Not all great offensive coordinators are meant to be head coaches.
And he's one of them.
And here's the actuality. You want to know who was calling those plays? Josh McDaniels was talking to Tom Brady to make sure those plays were cleared.
So
last time I checked, he ran the offense.
So here's my thing. Next Monday night. So Sunday I gonna be here because I have work. So I'll be off Sunday. So I'll be here watching this game. If y'all lose, if they lose to them, we gonna have one hell of a 4-way of crazy insanity and gloves off no love for each other. Well, somebody needs to clear the plays with Wilson.
Can't do nothing about that right now. Right now, you better make sure your team make it. Because I'm telling you now, I want you in your Raiders gear. Put your Raiders gear on when you walk on this set, and just know if you lose, I got songs for your ass.
Oh.
I'm gonna have a playlist just for y'all.
Oh.
6 days, mon ami. 6 days.
So you better look.
Oh.
You better look.
Oh.
You better be like the owner's son and just win. Because if you don't,
We'll be waiting for you.
Well. So we gonna get out of here because we here watching Monday Night Football, and we're gonna go ahead and I guess y'all just forced a turnover. Y'all stop them and 4th down. Turnover. 4th down. Austin Eckler did what? Short. The Frank Costanza challenge.
I stopped short.
Short. Oh, well, we gonna get out of here, but I gonna have the perfect song for y'all with how it's gonna be on Monday night.
Come on, man. And with the local DVC,
It's gonna be very hostile. It's gonna be hostile. It ain't gonna be pretty.
don't call it a comeback.
Hey, it's gonna be gangster. I hope the Texans lose, but I want the Raiders win because we have a bet for the Raiders to have over 9 wins. So, but yeah, see y'all next week. Silver and black, baby.
We'll see you.
yeah.
Oh.
It's
We'll
gonna be
see you.
silver. Look, it's gonna be silver and black like my shit.
Oh,
We'll see you.
well, until then, don't call it a comeback. That's what he said.
Don't call
We'll
it
see
a
you.
Okay, that's Chefrazzi. AF82 up there. Rob, enjoy your honeymoon.
Come on down.
Again, congratulations. Thank you for delivering this. We out of here. Everybody, peace out. We out this